today?
I just turned 17 last week, and I found out I'm pregnant.
Okay. Have you been to the doctor? How far along did they say?
He said I'm about 80%.
So you still have time to think about what you want and things like that. So, you know who you got pregnant by?
My boyfriend.
Okay. How long have you and your boyfriend been together?
About 4 months, off and on.
Off and on. Okay. So you all have a lot of trouble.
My parents don't want to know much.
Okay. We'll get back to that in a second. So how does your boyfriend feel about this?
He's really excited.
Okay. And how do you feel about this?
I'm nervous.
Can you tell me what makes you nervous?
I'm really nervous about jobs right now.
Have a job. So if you all decide to keep the baby, you think that you're gonna try to get a job while he's trying to get a job and while you're trying to carry out the pregnancy, you think that you'll try to get a job?
I don't know if he's gonna be able to get a job.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's more than two.
Okay, so why wouldn't he be able to get a job?
He's got a court case on Monday, and if it goes good, then he'll get a job. If it doesn't, he'll get a job.
Can you tell me why he had a court case?
He got caught with drugs. I think it's good.
Okay. So, how old is your boyfriend?
He's 23.
Okay, and you said you're 17, right? Okay. So, does that bother you at all that he is older than you and that he might not be able to get a job because he might have to go to jail for his actions?
He put on a little pressure, and I was with him when he got in trouble.
Okay. So you were with him when he was doing all of this stuff, but you didn't get in trouble?
I got in a little bit of trouble, but I didn't have anything on me.
Okay. So, is there anything else about your boyfriend that bothers you? Anything about like previous, like his history, like could get him into more trouble with anything?
Well, he already has 2 other kids with different women, and he's behind on top of her, and he doesn't have a job.
Okay. So, does he have 2 other kids by the same woman, or are they 2 different people?
They're 2 different women. He doesn't see either one of his kids.
Okay. So, if you were to have this child, do you worry that he would be the same way with you that he is with his other 2 children, or
He's so different, but I don't know.
okay. So, if he has to go to jail, do you think that you will carry out this relationship with him?
I want to.
Okay. Do you think if you were to go to jail that he would be able to help provide for you and your soon-to-be child?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. Okay, so if you weren't able to help provide, do you have any other support systems that can help you?
I have my parents and my family members, but I don't think they're going to be very happy to find out.
Okay. So, you said your family won't be happy to find out. So you haven't told them yet?
No.
Okay. Why haven't you told them yet?
They really don't like me because when he got in trouble, I had to be brought home on top.
Did they like him before this incident?
Not really. They don't like that he's older than me, and I know about his other kids.
Okay. So, if you tell your family, what do you think? How do you think their reaction would be?
I'm not really sure. I don't think they're going to want me to keep the baby.
Okay. So, what I've gotten so far is that you're pregnant with your boyfriend of 4 months. Your boyfriend is in a lot of trouble. He's gotten you into some trouble too. Mm-hmm. He has 2 other kids by 2 other women, and that kind of scares you. Yes. So, if you were to keep the child and your family knew about it, do you think that do you think that your family would let them live with you, or let you live with them, or do you think that they would be completely against anything to do with?
I'm not really sure right now.
Mhm.
We don't talk about these things.
So I noticed that you were scribbling a little bit on your notebook. Is there a reason why?
I'm just nervous and I like drawing nervous.
Okay. Well, I just want to let you know there's no need to be nervous. The thing that you said that you haven't told your family yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you plan on telling them anytime soon?
I want to.
Okay. So when you tell them, have you thought of how you're going to tell them, or you're just gonna?
I haven't thought that much through. I think they're going to be really good.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't want to tell that person.
Yes, you need to be the one to tell them, so they can hear it from you. So, if your family doesn't agree with your pregnancy, do you think that they'll give you the choice to keep it, or do you think that they'll tell you you can't?
I'm not really sure how they'll feel about it right now. We don't talk about these things.
Okay. Do you have any friends that you've told so far?
I've told a couple of them.
Yes. And what is your friends say?
They're really excited about it.
Does that make you feel like you want to keep the baby at all because your friends want you to?
I do, because everyone acts like it's such a great idea of it.
Okay.
I have scholarships for school.
Okay. What do you have a scholarship for?
Basketball.
Okay. So do you know what school you're going to go to if you go for scholarship?
I'm not really sure yet. I've had a couple offers from different places.
Mm-hmm. So you have options. So if you were to keep the baby, do you think that it would impact you going to school for further education, or what do you think?
A couple of my friends have babies, and then I'm going to go into college.
So you don't think that you'll be able to go to college?
Not if my boyfriend is to do it. And if my parents don't support me.
Okay. That's okay. So just a question, do you have a car to get here and other places?
I don't have a car right now. My boyfriend got a car a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And so I took the rest of the year.
Okay. So you took the bus. So if you were to keep this baby, would you just continue to take the bus, or does your family know that that's your car?
Yes, they told me if I would be able to go back to the car.
So you have said so many things, not to like be mean, but like negatively about your boyfriend, and you say that you're going to give me the option to leave him. What is keeping you with him?
He says we're going to do all these things, and he says he's going to be a great dad, and he's going to get a job, and he's going to take care of me and the baby. And he's just not going to know what it is.
And what do you think that he's going to?
He says he will. I don't think he's going to do what he says. Put things in a large board.
So let's see here. Okay. So would you want to make a couple of goals for the next week that you come in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So is there anything that you would like to do before you come in next week?
I guess a lot of it will depend on how his court case goes. Like making decisions on what to do.
Okay. I can suggest a few things, but you can tell me no if they're too much or that you don't want to do them. Is that okay? Okay, so what I have written down so far is that you haven't told your family and your boyfriend's in a lot of trouble and you don't know if you're going to have much support when you do tell your family. So one of the goals that I can give you for next week would be that you could tell your parents before you come in, and you can possibly get them to come in for the next session so we can go over it with them and help them understand the options that you both have. Another thing that you can, like, I can help them understand, and we can both be in a controlled environment so where you don't have to argue and you have someone there to help you talk through with them. Is that okay? Can we try to tell them before our next session? We can try. Okay. As long as we're trying. Another thing is, so you're going to be coming here for the next 6 weeks, right? Mm-hmm. So you can go to a parenting class in case you do keep, like, in case you think that you're going to keep going on with the child. So would you be interested in going to a parenting class at least once a week for the next 6 weeks? Not okay. Do you think you could get like a ride to the parenting classes? Good tip for that. So if we do the parenting classes, I'll give you a sheet and you can get and I'll give you the information over the parenting classes, and you'll have to give the teachers to sign it. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you have any goals that you can have for next week? I'm not really sure. Okay. So when we're going over, I keep saying that you have options. So you have multiple different options. I'm just going to lay them out there for you. You can either get an abortion, you can be there to keep the child, you can put it up for adoption, you can do all kinds of things. For next week, I can find a pamphlet for all the different options that you can have for your baby. Would you want me to do that for you? Yes. Okay. That sounds good. So far, what I've gone over the session today is that you are going to try to tell your family this week, and you're going to go to a parenting class. I'm going to give you the information after our session today. You're going to try to get a job, and your boyfriend might be in a lot of trouble, but if he gets out of it, he can help support. Mm-hmm. Your family will be kind of difficult to tell, but we can work on that. Okay, so our time is ending, so let's schedule another day next week, so we can go over the things that we didn't cover today. Is that okay with you? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, thank you for coming in today. It was nice to meet you.